Hey everyone, what is going on? So I have another shoutcast for you today, and this is from my friend Zoink. So Zoink does come into my chats all the time on stream, and I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me all the time. But the team is going to be Vigoroth with Noctowl and Shadow Hippowdon. So Hippowdon, really cool, really interested to take a look at it. Now this cup, as well as the Ultra League, and today the new cups, the Element Cup and the Master League will be beginning today. But I wanted to take a look at one more of these, and I did promise Zoink that I would do it, so here we are. So I'm excited to see how these battles play out with the Hippowdon. Now I do have a few other Ultra League shoutcasts or submissions that I just didn't get around to doing. And I do apologize to those trainers, but if you don't delete it from your Google Drive, I'll be able to get to it next season. So if you just leave it there, I'll be able to get around to it next season. But yeah, thank you so much for all the submissions. I'll be taking submissions on the Element Cup and the Open Master League. But either way, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive right into these battles and see what we got going on for us. This Hippowdon with Ice Fang doing quite a bit of damage to the Talonflame. Talonflame will get off this Flame Charge. That will be enough to KO. Just going to let it go though. The opponent is out of shields. So out comes Noctowl trying to catch. Oh, I saw what you did there. Trying to catch, but there was a little bit of lag. I don't know if the opponent was going to throw it. It looked like there was a little bit of lag, right? But either way, now you have to shield that Flame Charge. That was a good attempt. But out comes the opposing Noctowl. I think you're a little bit, you're like 1 or 2 ahead on the wing attacks, I think. So maybe. And I don't think that Talonflame will be able to get off an attack before you faint it. Yeah, I think you're fine here because the Noctowl can go ahead and go for a Sky Attack, which it is going to do. But you should be able to reach 2 Sky Attacks before the opponent can reach 2 because you're like 1 or 2 ahead, right? So, yeah, you should be fine here. The opponent is going to be able to get off a Sky Attack. But again, you're going to live this. But can they farm down? No, I don't think... it's tight. Oh, they cannot farm down. Now, if the opponent is able to get through an Incinerate, that will KO the Noctowl, but I don't think they'll be able to do it before you wing attack them down. Yeah, 1 wing attack is enough to KO. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like 1 or 2 or 3 away, but no, 1 was able to KO. Good game. Let's move on to the next one. We do have the Vigoroth into the Noctowl. Okay, I mean, kind of like a neutral matchup, right? It's okay. Not too bad. Let's see how this plays out. Just going to stay in for now. Of course, you would like to have the Hippowdon on this because you do have Ice Fang with that Shadow Hippowdon, right? Super effective damage. But the Vigoroth is going to go ahead and go for the Body Slam right now. Okay, this is definitely going to be a Sky Attack. Obviously, you don't throw a Shadow Ball here unless you misclick. But yeah, Sky Attack coming out. So out comes this Body Slam. I do believe the Noctowl can get to another attack before... Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, they do because they have it. Okay, so just going to let it go. And then farm down with something in the back. Okay, gonna farm down with the Noctowl, not revealing that you have the Shadow Hippowdon quite yet. So Vigoroth, so we're just reversing roles right now, right? So gonna go ahead and get off the Sky Attack. We saw the Noctowl win it last time. Noctowl's gonna win it again this time probably. And then you have the Hippowdon against what though? It could be another fighting type user. I mean, Vigoroth is not a fighting type, but you get it, like double kick. Could be that. I have seen that team several times. Right, so we'll have to find out. Okay, able to get off this Sky Attack, but will the opponent decide to shield or will they let this one go? They do shield it, and now out comes the Hippowdon, but what's in the back? And look how much damage. Oh my god, it's Runavicus. Okay, I was not expecting Runavicus. I was expecting Trevenant over Runavicus, I'll be honest, or maybe Decidueye, a Razor Leaf user, but no, it's actually going to be this... Runavicus, and Ice Fang is super effective, which is nice, but they are going to debuff use Sand Tomb, which is not nice. And this is going to be a second time debuff. Going to go ahead and shield it up, but can the Vigoroth actually farm down though? That's the scary part about it. Only because you are double debuffed at this point, right? So Hippowdon is going to go ahead and go for the Weather Ball, pick up that shield. No, I think you Ice Fang them down first. Yeah, you do. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Great plays. Able to take that one. Yeah, the Ice Fang Hippowdon doing really well. Yeah, he was super effective towards Razor Leaf users, but at the same time, I guess, I mean, that's still doing a lot of damage, right? Okay, Macago Vigoroth has a great matchup here. It's going to be a Tropius, so there could be a Decidueye in the back. I have seen that team. So this is a great matchup for Noctowl. But let's see, can Noctowl farm all the way down? No, I don't think so. Tropius is just too tanky, and plus it has Air Slash. If it had Razor Leaf, maybe, but because it has Air Slash, I don't think so. But we do see the Sky Attack coming out. And now you farm down now. The Tropius will get to an attack, that's fine. You want to be as low as possible for that Macargo so it doesn't get a lot of farm anyway, right? So it's good that you got low, but let's see what attack that Macargo has. Because I am banking on the fact that there's another grass type in the back. Macargo is coming in, makes sense. Gonna go ahead and go for the Shadow Ball. And this Shadow Ball is going to connect. And now we see a switch into Hippowdon. Okay. It is Decidueye. Okay. I don't think I would have went into Hippowdon only because I would have wanted to save the Hippowdon and so Vigoroth doesn't go up against it. Actually, hold up. You know what? That's actually I actually like that because now you can farm down with Noctowl because you that's true. You anticipated that there was another grass type in the back, and you were right. Now the only thing is, what if they didn't? Although I guess it would have been interesting if they didn't switch out of Decidueye, right? They didn't switch into Decidueye, right? They just stayed in with the Macargo against the Hippowdon. But either way, I was looking pretty good. Nice call. I mean, yeah, that team is pretty common. I was using a variant of that team as well. Good game. Okay, so Vigoroth into Noctowl. Very nice indeed. Well, not really nice. I mean, neutral as we saw before, but it's fine. Because the Noctowl can survive 2 body slams from the Vigoroth. So Vigoroth is going to be hit with this... and then another one coming out. It barely lives. Let's see if the Noctowl decides to shield, though. They do not shield. It does live, and it's going to be able to get off the Sky Attack. Now, you could shield and take Switch, or you could let it go, and we're going to see this trainer, Zoink, let it go. Out comes Noctowl. Vigoroth coming in. So Vigoroth actually switching out, but you could stay in here. Going to go ahead and go for this attack right now. Now going to go ahead and switch out. Okay, so Body Slam is definitely going to be Body Slam. It is. I want to see a farm down here. Going to go ahead and shield probably and then farm down. No, just going to let it go and rely on Noctowl to win. Noctowl is going to go for the farm down. Another Body Slam coming out. Vigoroth is so good in this meta. We'll have to see what's in the back though. Okay, so Vigoroth goes down. And okay, it's gonna be a Blaziken. So that's good for the Noctowl, but the opponent, look at that catch. The opponent made a beautiful catch. So they sacrificed their own Noctowl. So beautiful catch, but at the end of the day, it should not matter because, well, actually no, hold up, it does matter. Well, yeah, it did matter because you would have had 3 Sky Attacks. Yeah, it did matter. That was a great catch by the opponent because you would have gotten off 1 Sky Attack to get the shield, and then you would have gotten to 2 more, right? So that did matter. Well played. Good catch by the opponent. Let's move on to the next one, and it's actually going to be a spicy Flygon. Very cool. Dragon Tail is actually pretty good in this meta. So, yeah, totally down for it. I actually like it. I like Flygon in this meta. It is really frail, but I think it's pretty good. Ice Fang, though, is going to do really well. And now out comes Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, definitely charging up for the Earth Power. But do you go for the Earth Power or do you go for the Weather Ball? I'm going to shield that Earthquake. Good shield. Let's see what Zoink decides to go for. Probably a bait? Yeah, going to go ahead and go for the bait. I do like the bait here, but let's see if the opponent calls it or if the opponent lets it go. The opponent shields it. Very nice. Another attack coming in. Going to be another Earthquake most likely. Yeah, it is an Earthquake. Makes sense. Good shield. Do you just go for Weather Balls at this point? Yeah, I guess you just go for Weather. Like, even if they call this, you can get off another Weather Ball, which might threaten a KO. They do call it. Actually, no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't threaten a KO. But able to catch on the Vigoroth. Good catch. So, yeah, great catch, actually. So, gonna fall down with Ice Fang. Yeah, but out comes Noctowl, and this is a great matchup for the Hippowdon because you have not only Ice Fang, but you also have Rock Weather Ball, which is super effective. The opponent does have a shield, but you're able to get to another one. I don't think this KOs. Noctowl is so bulky, but it's still going to do a lot of damage, and it will get it low, and the opponent does have to throw. So then you could bring in your own Noctowl, maybe go for a farm down. If you do go for that farm down, they're definitely going to get to another attack, but the opponent actually going to concede, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played to both trainers. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. Vigoroth into Gliscor. Okay, you would love the Hippowdon on this, no doubt about it, right? The counters are resisted, which is not ideal. But we'll see what happens. Going to go ahead and go for the Body Slam right now. So the Body Slam is going to connect. And okay, out comes an attack from this Gliscor. And it's going to be an Earthquake. So calling the Night Slash, I probably would have called it as well. A lot of times they do go for Night Slash, but Body Slam is going to connect. Still getting it low, and Hippowdon is going to be able to snipe it down. Good snipe, but let's see if there's an answer to it. There kind of is. I mean, you do have Earth Power. And you have Weather Ball as well. Weather Ball is neutral, so we'll see what the opponent does. The opponent is going to go ahead and shield. So now we see a shield from the Shadow Hippowdon. It's going to be Rock Tomb. That does debuff you, which is not good, but I'm going to go ahead and go for another one before the opponent gets off an attack. They probably don't shield this unless they think it's Earth Power. They do shield it. I guess they thought it was Earth Power. So an attack coming in towards the Hippowdon. Hippowdon is going to go ahead and shield it. I don't know if you could make it to... Okay, trying to catch. You could have made it if you were able to catch. That was a good attempt. Unfortunately, it was not successful. I think they're at the attack. Yeah. Oh, well, they threw an Incinerate. Maybe you could have made it, but not wanting to risk it. Oh, that's super effective. Why do I think that was resisted? Not resisted. I thought it was neutral. Okay, so it makes sense. You only need to go for the Earth Power. Okay, so that makes more sense. And that's going to be a beautiful win there. Well played, Zoink. Yeah, well played. Great games. Moving on up. Of course, this trainer is already legend, so it doesn't really matter. But thank you so much for submitting your battles to me, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.